Hey guys, how you doing? So Kieran here from Evolve Fitness Training. Today we're going to work on legs. So when I'm stood up, you're not going to see much of my head, but we're looking at the lower body just for technical checks. All right. So in terms of kit today, you need pretty much nothing. A sofa, which I'm pretty sure you've all got. If you haven't got a sofa, doesn't matter. Armchair, stool, anything like that is fine. All right. Today's workout again is going to be about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. All right. And like I say, we're working from the waist down. You may see my cat at some point. All right. Anyway, guys. So to start off with, we're just going to get warmed up. All right. So I'm going to disappear now, and you're going to see the lower body. So all I want you to do to start off with, all right, is you can't see my feet from here. Up onto your tiptoes for a second, and then down again. All right, back up. Make sure there's no lampshades or anything above your head. So this time we're going to swing the arms up onto your tiptoes. There's the belly again, and down, and again. Up and down. One more time. Good. Okay, perfect. Good work. All right, so for this next one, I want you just to take your legs a bit wider than you normally would, or that's quite a lot wider than normal, isn't it? And then just head over to one side and then change over to the other. And notice how my body is staying fairly upright, so I'm not leaning over as I go. All right, just stay there. And for some of you that'll be fine. For some of you, you'll be able to go wider. I'll be able to go a little bit lower. All right. And with your feet for this one, you can either have them pointing forward or you can have them out to the side, whichever's more comfortable for you, all right? So we're just going to do 5 or 6 of those. 1, 2. You might hear some creaking, some popping. As long as there's no pain, that's okay. Good, okay. So for the next one, all right, you may want to lean against a wall for this. But if you can stand up and balance fine, then that's not a problem. So just bring your knee up at the front and you're going to hold it there. All right. So notice I'm not arched forward, not leaning back too far. Just hold that for a second or two. Good. And then change legs. All right, good. Now, if you've got the space, we're going to do some kick throughs just to mobilise the hips a bit. All right. So how this works is you just one leg off the floor, swing forward and backward, and what you're looking for, you see mine's moving a little bit, is upper body to stay nice and still. All right. So you may be able to get a little bit higher, a little bit straighter with the leg. This is really about finding your balance and just finding something that works for you. We're not looking to rock forward and backward like that. All right, so do a few on one leg, change around, and then a few on the other. Oh, see my balance is off this morning. Okay, good. All right, so today's workout is going to be suitable for anyone, and you can add weight if you want to. It's going to be all body weight, but like I say, if you've got things in your house, you've got weights, or you can use the cans we used in the arm workout, or anything you like, kids on your back, put a backpack on, put some weights in it, whatever. All right. So we're going to start off with the squat today. All right, and we're going to do 2 sets of 15. All right. So for those of you that haven't squatted before, then all you need to do is just feet shoulder width apart. All right, drop yourself down, bend at the knees, keep the back straight, and just hold in that position there, and then push through the midfoot and back to standing. All right, I'm going to move a bit further away so you can see the whole movement. Okay, so back, and notice very, very straight back. All right, knees and toes pretty much in line. All right, and push. How this looks from the front. Okay, again, you can have your feet facing forward or slightly facing out. All right, sit back, hands out in front a little bit for counterbalance, and then push up. All right, now, if you really struggle with squats, then you can use the chair. Where am I going to show this? Let's go over here. So all I want you to do is just stand in front of the chair, squat down as low as you can. If from there you rock back a little onto the chair, that's fine. Okay, rest for a second and then push back up. And then next time just down to the chair and then back up. Either one of those is fine. All right? If you find that when you do this, you get to there and you collapse forward like that, then maybe the chair squat is the best one for you right now. But again, it doesn't matter, working the same muscles. All right, so we're going to do 2 rounds of 15. I'll do 1 on the chair and 1 not on the chair. All right, cool, here we go then, guys. Ready? Off you go. When you get to the top of your squat, just squeeze your glutes, so squeeze your bum muscles. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Cool. So you might have started to feel that maybe your quads at the front there were starting to burn by the end. That's absolutely fine. We're going to rest for about 15, 20 seconds and then we're going to go back into it. All right. Just time for a sip of coffee. Okay, cool. All right, here we go then. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and off we go. 1. Feels weird squatting, looking myself in the eye. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Cool, perfect. And as I've said before, if you feel actually you could have done more, which I know a lot of you will have been able to, then feel free to pause the video, have 30 seconds rest, repeat those 2 sets over again, maybe hold a little longer at the bottom of each squat, or like I said, add some weight. All right, we're going to move on now. We're going to move on to lunges. All right, so with a lunge, what I want you to do, have I got the space here? Yes, I have. Is to step forward with 1 foot. All right, and a common error people make with lunges is that they lunge forward with their whole body weight. All right. Now, if you watch my knee here, if I do that, if I lunge all the way forward, okay, 2 things are happening. First of all, with a lot of pressure on my Achilles, a lot of pressure on my knee, okay? So what we're going to work on is just dropping down into the space between your feet. So get those feet out again, stay nice and upright, and we're just dropping down till our back knee touches the floor first time, and then push up mainly through the front foot. From now on, I want you to just go down until you're almost touching the floor with that back knee, and then push up. All right, so we're kind of doing like pulses here a little bit. All right, if you find this position too hard to maintain, then step back each time. All right, so I'll do 1 set of pulses and 1 set of regular lunges, and you can choose. The pulses are probably a little bit harder. All right, so again, we're going to do 10 on each leg, 2 times. All right, so let's start off with the right. Ready, off you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I'll do the same on the other leg. We'll go straight into it. All right, so forward and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, cool. So we're going to rest for 30 seconds. If you find the lunging really, really hard, okay, and don't worry about depth. Bring your feet a little bit closer together, all right, and just work on pulsing down as low as you can. Don't worry about going too low, okay? Just do whatever you're comfortable with. All right, so for these next 2 sets, I'm going to do one on the right and one on the left, and we're going to do pulses this time, okay? So start off with the right foot, step forward. It's helpful, I think, a little bit with the back foot this time to have it slightly out to the side for balance, because here you're very much in a straight line, and if any kind of deviation will throw you off. If your foot's there, you've got more of a stable base. All right, so here we go then, another 10, ready, off you go. So these feet stay where they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I can hear my knees, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so you may notice also I'm near a sofa. I recommend doing these exercises, the lunges particularly, near a sofa. So if you do lose balance, you can just put your hand down, or if you get stuck at the bottom and you can't push up, you can use your hand to push up as well. All right, so change legs, stand forward, back foot back and out to the side, and 10 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. Okay, so that's squats and lunges. Again, same deal with the lunges. If you feel actually, do you know what, I could do more than that, absolutely fine. Pause the video, repeat that through again. So 2 sets of regular lunges, 2 sets of pulses. If not, and that was enough for you, have a sip of coffee or tea or whatever it is you've got on the side here. And we're going to take 30 seconds, and then we're going to move on to calf raises at the bottom of the legs. All right? Final coffee of the day. So I've stopped drinking coffee after midday because I was finding it was really affecting my sleep. So I really savour my 11 AM coffees now. All right. Cool, so here we go. I'm going to move a bit further back for this one so you can see. And with this one, I do recommend having, you know, something nearby, like a sofa, or, you know what, screw it, a didgeridoo. Something about this height is perfect. Just checking those sliders in there. All right, so all I want you to do is hold on to it. All right, can you see my feet? Good. And all we're going to do is up onto the tiptoes, hold for a second, and then back down. And again. 2. All right, so we're going to do 20 of these twice round. So I've done 2, 3, 4, and as you're doing this, just take note of whether you come up onto the outside of your feet or the inside of your feet. All right, not that there's a wrong or right way. It's just interesting to take note. I think that's 8 now. 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Cool, okay. If you can do it without this, then that's fine. Just, you know, it's always good to have a bit of balance. Can I even play this? Well, that's the best so far. You saw it here first. Okay, round number 2. Ready, off you go. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, burning now, 20, good, okay. So what you'll probably have noticed is that especially by the end of the second set, that your calves are starting to hurt. So when the exercise starts, you probably think, oh, actually, this is quite easy. By the end of the first set, definitely by the end of the second, you should be feeling a bit of burn in there. But again, same as before, if you want to do more, you can do two more sets, or 3 more if you want to. All right. We're not going to do any hamstring work today. Okay, hamstring work's a lot harder to do at home. But in future sessions, future leg sessions, we will put some hamstring work in. I just need to work out how I'm going to demo it in this floor space. All right. So in terms of stretching, all right, we're going to start off with the quads because that's where we started with the exercises. All right. So number 1, just kick up behind you. All right, and bring your knees together. And if you look at me from the side, there's pretty much a straight line from my shoulders to my knees to my ankle on the floor. All right, it's not perfect, but it's pretty good, and you want to aim for that. So if you're like that, all right, try and straighten up. And a good way to tell is when you're holding this stretch, if you look down, all right, the leg that's bent, you shouldn't see the knee. If you can see the knee or you can see the thigh, like, you know, if I can see this bit here, then my leg's too far forward. All right, so we'll change legs. Same again, knees together, straight line all the way down. All right, oh, hello. Again, be near a wall or a sofa for balance if you want to. Okay, good, perfect. All right, so back into the stance from our warm-up exercises. This time, move over to one side, and you can rest on your leg if you want to, and just hold it there for a second. And we're looking for a stretch up the inside here. All right. My God, this will be the second video that's finished on time. That's never happened before. All right, and change. I should mention these stretches, they're very, very generic, very basic. Again, I don't know what your capabilities and your limits are in terms of flexibility, injuries, etc. So, you know, if you have a stretching routine, you do that in addition to these. If you can't do these at all, then the best thing I can say is go on YouTube and search for stretches for the particular body part you're struggling with. All right. Normally with clients, I do something more in depth, but obviously, you know, over YouTube, it's very hard because it's pre-recorded. So, onto calves for the last one. All right. So find a bit of wall or a sofa, or even if you've got a couple of books. I'm going to grab a couple of books here a second. So, what you can do is, tell you what, better than books. Yoga block. All right, so if you've got a yoga block or a brick or some books, it's ideal. Just place it on the floor, place the ball of your foot up against it, all right, heel on the floor, and just lean your body forward. All right, and you should get a really, really good stretch down the back of the foot that's on the block, so in the calf muscles. Okay, if a yoga block is too much for you, you can use a book, exactly the same. All right, it just raises your toes off the ground. All right, good. And what I would say is hold those stretches for about 10 to 15 seconds on each leg, and then you are all good. Anyway, guys, what are we on? 19 minutes, 38 seconds. All right, excellent. Thank you for watching. Take care, stay safe. At the end of the video, you're going to see a little slide that has a text number and a special word on it. If you text that number, you'll get on our mailing list and you'll get to hear about anything we're doing in the upcoming weeks, months and years. All right. Anyway, guys, Have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.